Hi Math 2. So this week's warm-up should have a lot of review concepts on it to give you a second chance to learn what you're going to be tested on your CAA, which is on Friday. So today we're going to use the quadratic formula to solve for the solutions of x squared plus 12x plus 20 equals 0. So when you're solving for solutions, you're solving for what x values could I plug into that equation to make it equal to 0, to make that true. So we are going to use our quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. So we're going to first find our a, b, and c and then just plug them into the equation. So remember, it's ax squared plus bx plus c. So a is the number in front of x squared. If it's not written, it's a 1. B is the number in front of x, so it's 12. And c is our constant. It's usually in the back, and it's 20. So I'm going to replace all my numbers in the formula with these numbers of a, b, and c. So negative b is 12, so I have negative 12 plus or minus the square root of b squared, so 12 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 20, all divided by 2 times a, and a is 1. Now, when you simplify this, we always want to simplify inside that square root sign, which we call a radical, inside the radical first. So we have the negative 12 plus or minus, that's going to stay the same, but we're going to simplify inside. 12 squared is 144. 4 times 1 times 20 is 80. All over 2 times 1, which is 2. And again, I'm just simplifying that radical right now. So 144 minus 80 is 64. And then, again, the square root of 64, we're simplifying that radical, is 8. Now, once you get to the point where the radical is simplified, we have to break it into two equations because of this plus minus sign. One where we have negative 12 plus 8 over 2, and one where we have negative 12 minus 8 over 2. And we'll get our two x values that satisfy the original equation. So negative 12 plus 8 is negative 4 over 2, which is negative 2. So this is our first x value. It's also our x-intercept of that equation. The second one, negative 12 minus 8, negative 20, divided by 2 is negative 10. So our two x-intercepts, our two solutions to this quadratic, are negative 2 and 10. So go ahead and repeat this 2 more times and then flip it over to the back and try those 3 problems. We're doing the exact same process, we just have different equations.